What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? I bet y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get no video, but of course I had to. Let me tell you something. It's been a busy weekend, okay? Um, Prior weekend and everything that was going on with that. Let me tell y'all what happened. Y'all know I really don't go out like that, but out here in Chicago, they was doing this first annual Southside Pride, and it was close to my house, and it was an after party or something that was going on around here. So I decided to sign up for that. At first, I couldn't get no tickets for it. I was like, damn. But then they opened it up for some more tickets to come through, so I was able to get one. And then I went, and this was Saturday night, Sunday morning, and it wasn't what I thought it would be, and I was kind of disappointed. But the whole thing is I pushed myself out my comfort zone and I went. You know what I'm saying? But I hope y'all pride was good. Today was the pride parade for Chicago and I think New York, whatever. But Chicago got rained out, okay? It was cool for the first couple of hours and then they had to cancel the rest of it because it just got rained the fuck out. Like, we got thunderstorms that's coming through on and off all day. But anyway, I hope everybody has enjoyed their Pride Month and had a good time. Moving on from that, let's just get into this video. So, I wanted to talk about, well, I don't really want to talk about it, but the Democratic, because I didn't watch the debate. The Democratic debates, I read up on it. I couldn't watch it. I had other stuff going on that I was doing, and time just wouldn't permit, but I did read up on it. And basically, Biden ain't what he up to right now. They tripped him up a little bit on this bus issue and him siding with segregationists and, a lot of other stuff. And then Kamala Harris and, she came through the second night. And then it's this Marion Williamson lady or whatever. She's just all over the place. I don't know. Y'all tell me what the first night when Booker and old boy was going back and forth. They was having the Spanish. Oh, listen, it was a mess. Okay, at this point, I don't feel strongly about any one of them. You know, this whole thing that I really wanted to speak on was about the whole Kamala Harris is not black. Just because she went to Harvard, she's not black. Or I should say Howard, she's not black. Okay, and that don't mean shit. Just because she has an Indian parent and a black parent, she's not black. So if that, by your definition of that, that means that Barack Obama is not black either because he has a black parent and a white parent. So where y'all coming up with this? All right. Stop with the bullshit, okay? Stop it. The lady is black. If you want to go back to the olden days, the one drop rule, she has one drop of black blood. She has more than one drop. She got half, okay? She's a black lady. Get off that bullshit. If you don't like her because of her policy and her past, that's understandable. But this talking about she's not black, y'all are dumb as shit. Y'all really are dumb as shit. But anyway, tell me your opinions about the Democratic debate. Did anything make you sway this way or that way? Anybody was a standout for you? Put your thoughts down. How did you feel? Or are you still undecided like me about the whole thing? Moving on from that, Teairra Mari needs help, okay? And it's not a laughing matter. Teairra Mari, earlier this week, it came out saying that she got arrested for a DUI because she was drunk behind the wheel. They said she was driving on 3 tires. How that happened, I don't know. They said they saw sparks coming from underneath the tires. Girl, it's just a mess. And then she had a can of Four Loko open and something else up in her car. Listen. That is not something to play with. You could have took your life. You could have took somebody else's life. You could have hurt yourself, hurt somebody else. You really need some help, Teairra. Like, for real, for real. Get all these negative people out of your life and start loving yourself for you, okay? Because obviously you don't. Obviously you don't, because you keep doing this. You keep doing this and you keep allowing these evil spirits to get into your space, okay? And that's exactly what's going on. Y'all need to pray for that girl, and if you her real friends, you need to get her help, okay? And I know it's up to the person to want to receive that help, but y'all need to put that positive energy around her. That's what you need to do. Moving on from that, Carmelo, she's married. You married. So it was some things that came out. There was a video or a picture that came out of Carmelo being on this boat with this woman. And they was trying to say that he was cheating on Lala with it. with her, I should say. Now, if you don't know the history with Carmelo and Lala had their issues in the past where there was a possible child that was produced and they had broken up, and they have since, I guess, worked past it. It was some rumors or whatever that was unconfirmed about, you know, Lala not wanting him to see the child and all this stuff. If because there is a child, we don't know necessarily if it's 100% his, but the baby that they're trying to claim, it do kind of look like him. But allegedly this child, and allegedly, Lala not letting him see the child. I'm saying allegedly because I have yet to see anybody put out factual evidence that this is going on, and people come out saying this. People just come out saying stuff out the side of their neck. So that's that. And then these pictures come out or videos come out of him on this boat with this lady. He want to put a video out himself trying to dispel the rumors that, he out there doing stuff with her. Oh, this a business meeting and we just got people on the boat and that lady married and they this and they that and you messing up this person's marriage and, I got to put this out for my family. He should have never said nothing, okay? Because now you just opened up the floodgates and opened up the whole thing for everybody to go searching who this girl is, who may not even be married. That's what they come out saying. And then Lala had posted after all of that, Lala had posted a heart with a sword, like a dagger thrown through it, like stabbed through it, on her IG, and then she deleted it. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit, nigga just fucking up left and right. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Do you think he was cheating? I think he was, okay? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like, what business trip we doing? What business shit we doing in our swim trunks and our bikinis on a yacht overseas? What is it, okay? It's just not adding up, Carmelo. It's just not adding up. Moving on from that, condolences go out to the YouTuber, Atika? I hope I'm saying the name right. I never heard of this person, but he was a black young boy and he was in the gamers YouTube community. And I guess he was just going through some things in his life and, dealing with depression probably. And, they said he put up his last video. He had it scheduled, which was somewhat of a suicide note, whatever. And I guess YouTube yanked that off. But people were concerned about him because they didn't hear from him, and then they found his body, I think, out there in New York in a river or somewhere. But we need to check on people, okay? We can sit on here and talk about people and talk about this and try to make jokes and all this stuff, but what we need to do is check on our fellow man, especially if it's your family, especially if it's your friend. You haven't heard from somebody. You see their personality change. You see them doing things out of the norm, their behavior and everything. You need to check on people and just be human with it and just check on people and see how they are doing. Sometimes people just want somebody to show that they're caring about them, okay? Sometimes, people are really going through some things that they can't just get over like that, oh, pray about it and it'll be all right. Sometimes it just don't help like that. Yeah, we can use prayer in conjunction too, but sometimes, they really struggling with some stuff and something mental might be going on and something personal might be going on, and we just need to check out for our fellow persons, our fellow men, and, just make sure everything is okay, because suicide is not the answer, baby. Suicide is not the answer, and it's unfortunate that we see that a lot of people are choosing this route, okay, to solve temporary problems. You know what I'm saying? We all have issues that's going on. We all have things that, make it seem as if we're not going to see a brighter day, that depresses our spirit, that make it seem like, oh, I'm in this hole, I'm never gonna get out. We all got issues like that. I got stuff like that right now that's going on that, put me in a different headspace. And, you gotta just think of, okay, let me just take it step by step. I don't want to think this way. Sometimes, some people have those thoughts that come through their minds, but, you have to remember that it's just temporary, okay? You do this is a permanent solution for a temporary problem. We have to come together. We really do, and we have to check on each other and love each other. We really do. But once again, condolences to that young man. Erica Mena and Safaree, the roller coaster of their relationship. People didn't even believe their relationship, and then all of a sudden it came out that Safaree sent a video to Gabby Davis, who is Pleasure P's ex-girlfriend that we seen, I think, on season 1 or on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Mind you, she was fucking around trying to fuck around with Pleasure while he was in a relationship, and Prince while he was in a relationship. So she a little homie hopper too. So she don't give a fuck. And so this not out of her MO. You know what I'm saying? And this little weak ass rap that he sent to her, and of course he put her name in it and everything, and it's a video, and I'm like, why would you send a video? Why would you do something like this? You just self-incriminating yourself. It could get out. Somebody can hack your phone. She can put it all over. Why would you do some shit like that? Y'all don't know how to cheat these days. Damn. It's stupid, okay? He fucked himself up because the video got out basically saying he coming to town. He gonna come see her. They like covered up and all that stuff and basically making it seem like they been had some dealings with each other. So then, Erica put out there, oh, bitches don't want to see a man happy with his queen and all this stuff. Okay, you was real strong about that he ain't say nothing and did nothing. Like, it seemed like she was defending him. Next thing you know, on her IG story, she posted her listening to Keisha Cole and walking into the house with nothing but roses, broken vases of roses on the floor, and then knocking them off. I said, you are childish as fuck. You are childish as fuck. Now, who cleaned that shit up? Who cleaned that shit up? Because I know I want you. Who cleaned it up? You, like, come on. You ain't have to go through all that to prove what. And then to put it on IG, then they go on back and forth of, oh, please forgive me and do this and woo, boo, boo, and all this stuff. They went through that for a couple of days for him to buy her a necklace, buy her some more roses, and to seem like they back together. I said, you know what? Get away from me with this shit, okay? Just get away from me with this shit, all right? Anyway, and what is going on with y'all in deep throating these cucumbers? Okay, what's the problem? What is the issue? Like, stop it. It's not cute. It's disgusting. Okay, that's what it looks like. You look like a bird ass, raggedy ass, hood rat ass bitch. I just want you to know, and I hope your throat get fucked up. I do. Moving on from that, Bow Wow X. If y'all go back and y'all remember, because the new season of Love and Hip Hop, Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta is on, right? And it started off talking about the whole incident that went down with his ex, Kiyomi Leslie, where they got into it at the hotel, and the video footage of them at the elevator came out, and she bit him, and they got into a fight and all this stuff, and they just kept on showing on the show. On the show, I will say, it is very one-sided. Okay, it's very one-sided, and you can tell that you have certain people that are trying to call Bow out on his behavior, not necessarily saying that, he beat the girl, or he did this, or he did that, but saying that his behavior for the past, in recent times, has been out of control or whatever, and it's going to get him in trouble. And they keep on, trying to put the narrative out that, he was the victim in this whole thing. I feel as both of them was victim. I feel both of them put hands on each other. You know what I'm saying? But she came out and basically did a little Twitter rant about how, basically it's bullshit, and that he used to abuse her. Allegedly, he used to abuse her all the time, and then his mama knew. His mama knew what was going on, and she got on TV acting like she didn't know and was lying. And then Erica Mena came through and said, yep, this is true, because, he did some shit to her, and he broke Teairra's finger. I said, bitch, when she threw Teairra, and I said, how the fuck you know? You talk to Teairra? What is going on? Listen, I would not put nothing past anybody these days, okay? So I'm not going to say he didn't do it. I'm not going to say he did do it. But at this point, I'm open to any possibility, because like I said, you can't put nothing past anybody these days, okay? People can look you dead in your face and, seem as if they're the most wonderful person in the world, and then when you get behind closed door, they the most devilish person. You just never fucking know. Y'all put down in the comments, do you believe her, or do you think something else went on? Did Erica chiming in and putting out this little tad bit of information make you change your mind, or whatever? It's just all a mess. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody in a relationship. Man, woman, man, woman, woman, whatever. You should not be putting your hands on anybody. That is a no-no for me. Once you put your hands on me, I'm done. Okay? I am done. Moving on from that, and I've heard too many stories within the lesbian community, the gay community, the heterosexual community, where people are literally getting their asses beat and staying in these relationships. Like, really? Love don't do that shit, baby. Okay? Get out if it's going on. For real, for real. You want to know who needs to get out? April Jones and Lil Fizz. We probably need to, send Moniece an apology or be like, yep, girl, you was right. We should have listened or whatever. Because she put out a while ago that April and Fizz was fucking around or they was doing something. And now it basically damn near confirmed that April and Lil Fizz are a couple, which is crazy because April is Omarion's baby mama, ex, the mother of his 2 children. And then you got Fizz, who is his, I don't know if they still friends. I mean, they just got through with the Millennium Tour. That don't mean that we friends or whatever. That was his boy back in the day. And now, then the kids used to call Fizz little Uncle Fizz or whatever. What they gonna call him now? Daddy Uncle Fizz? Uncle Daddy? You like, what? It is messy. It reminds me so much of what if they have kids? Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. It reminds me, and I mean, like, they not blood brothers or whatever, but it's just like y'all don't have a bro code, and I wouldn't be, as a woman, I wouldn't be comfortable homie hopping. Okay, and I say it as a woman because the heat is all gonna come down on the woman. Always, because that's who we see was getting the brunt of the issue, getting the brunt of, the jokes and stuff or whatever. It was talking about April, coming down on April. Nobody saying nothing about Fizz. Oh, that's your boy's baby mama. You should know not to touch that and all that stuff or whatever. No, they was just coming at her, calling her a hoe and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I wouldn't do it. I don't believe in that shit. I wouldn't feel comfortable going around being with somebody that my friend been with intimately, had kids with, all that stuff. I wouldn't be okay with that. Y'all feel that it's okay to go with a friend's ex or whatever? Like, put that down in the comments. Would you do that? Have you done that? How did it work out? I just want to feel like y'all ain't got no code or whatever. Y'all just said fuck it. He for everybody, she for everybody. Like, it's all to the good. I just wouldn't be able to do it. It's uncomfortable as hell to me. But yeah, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Kim Kardashian is out here trying to trademark the name kimono for her shapewear, Kimono. And it started up a whole bunch of controversy because kimono is a traditional Japanese garment that's been around forever, okay? And, it's just like for white folks to come in and try to colonize or trademark or take something from another person's culture and use it as their own. You know what I'm saying? We've seen this time and time again. There was this big issue that was going on with the phrase Hakuna Matata. Okay, it's a Swahili phrase, and they used it all throughout The Lion King. And Disney came in, was trying to trademark it as well, and people was having issue with that. And, I think Kim Kardashian addressed it, and I feel as though the people issue is valid. You're using this to sell some body shapewear, and it's a traditional thing. It's already done, okay? And I guess you could trademark anything, no matter how long it's been out. And her whole thing is, I understand that I'm not trying to appropriate people's culture, but, the Ono means one or something, and then this means Kim, my name, so I'm putting it together, and this is why it's kimono and all this stuff. And my whole thing is, if you spelling it like the traditional way, I feel that's wrong. But if you want to use and go that route of kimono down, why don't you just hyphenate it and trademark that word? Okay, then it'd be different, hyphenated or something, so it won't get it confused with the actual. My whole thing is this: like, y'all gotta get at this point. Y'all fucking brands, okay, and your big company brands. And you mean to tell me that you don't have nobody on your team that brought up the whole subject and the controversies? Like, no one be on these people's teams that'd be like, okay, well, if you thinking about doing this, Let me do some research on it to see if it's already out there. Let me test the water before we confirm that we can do this. Let me see if it has some significant history or whatever. This may not roll over well because this can be confused with this and people gonna make it things like that. You don't have nobody on your team that'll do that, and if you do, you just don't listen to them. Like, y'all just love controversy. I just don't understand. I'm not just talking about Kim. I'm talking about all these big major companies who have gotten in trouble for doing stupid stuff or, putting out items that are controversial and then they had to take them back. Like, it's crazy. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. If I was, Japanese culture or whatever, I would feel offended too. Because that's my culture and you're trying to put that and trademark it and put it on some fucking shapewear. No, no, no. But a shapewear that don't even look no different from the shit that's already out. Moving on from that, California has become or will become, is trying to become the first state to ban discrimination against hair. And this is mostly directed towards African American hair, or I should say minority, but mostly African American, because of the simple fact that we still live in a time where people are not getting jobs because of the way that they have their hair. People are getting less pay because of the way that they have their hair. Because a white person can go into a job with their hair looking like they just woke out of bed, but let a black person go with their natural state of hair, whether it's in an afro or some little puffs or, some dreadlocks or, whatever, they're discriminated against. It's a bad thing, and you're violating company policy and all this stuff or whatever. So I feel like this is a good step. I feel like it's unfortunate that it's going on and it's taking 2019 for something like this to happen. It's unfortunate that we actually need to have a fucking law that bans this type of discrimination. But it's stupid, really. And it makes me, feel away, of course, because I have locks and I would be damned if somebody tell me that I can't go somewhere or I can't get into something because of the way my hair look, and my hair is neat and my hair is doing absolutely nothing. It's not a distraction. It's not nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. Okay. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Congratulations are in order to Mary J. Blige. She, just signed a deal with Lionsgate to get this first look TV deal. She has her new production company called Blue Butterfly. Mary J. Blige is out here snatching up things. She said, bitch, I'm not finna just sit here and just do music and just, be depressed about this or that because shit didn't work out with me and that nigga. Fuck that shit. I'm finna go out here and become the businesswoman that I know I can. I'm finna be acting. I'm finna be singing. I'm finna be, producing movies, TVs, all that shit, okay? And I said, you know what, Mary? Congratulations to you, boo, because you deserve. Moving on from that, we have this whole thing with this case in Alabama with this girl named Marsha Jones, okay? She has been indicted for the death of her unborn child. After she was shot by this other girl named Epi. Okay, they were arguing over the baby daddy. That's basically what they was arguing over. And the Ebony girl shot the girl in her stomach, and she was pregnant shot Marsha in her stomach, and she was pregnant at the time. And so her unborn baby did not survive, but she did. Now, see, they wanted to, indict the killer, whatever, the shooter, I should say. And the grand jury said no because it was self-defense, but they indicted Marsha, who is technically the victim, but the reason why they did this is it's complicated and it's stupid at the same time. And it's like, come on now. If you're going to indict one, you should have indicted both if that's what you wanted to do. Okay? Because if you want to say that the girl, Marsha, who was pregnant, initiated the whole fight, the whole, confrontation, and she wasn't caring about the fact that she was pregnant or whatever, I can understand that. I see that, whatever. But at the same time, that Ebony bitch, how much is a a threat as a pregnant woman at this point. She could have used her words. She didn't have to pull out a gun, or she could have just fought her if that's the case. You know, hit her in the face, hit her in the back, or whatever, in the legs and all this stuff. You didn't have to pull out no gun and shoot her directly in her stomach where you know she was pregnant. That's fucked up. That don't scream self-defense to me. That scream intent to me, okay? Like she knew what she was doing. Both of them knew what they were doing, but one, you knew she was pregnant because that's what y'all arguing over, okay? And you really just shot her in her stomach when you could have shot her somewhere else if you wanted to be real about it. Or you could have just hit her, okay, if that's what you wanted to do. That's still fucked up, but you ain't have to pull out no gun. You ain't have to pull out no gun against no pregnant lady. Like, I feel like it's wrong, and it's in the state of Alabama, and I believe Alabama is, you know, the one with the abortion bill, and, you know, they care more so about the unborn life and things like that. And given that these are black women and this is a young black girl, is very unfortunate because she's very much a victim as well. She put herself in a situation. It's wrong. She shouldn't have. But, you know, who gets into an argument with somebody and think that they're going to pull a gun out on them and shoot their child and shoot them in the stomach when they know that they pregnant? She's just as much to blame, if not more, because you knew too, okay? But y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. I feel like the whole thing is fucked up and it's sloppy. It's sloppy. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Willow Smith came out saying that she bisexual, she believe in polyamory, and you know she feel like she probably need a bitch and a nigga. And at this point, I don't care. Y'all shouldn't be surprised about what goes on in the Smith household and how they feel and think or whatever. And there's a lot of people that feel the exact same way. That you know I've been hearing the more speak of talk coming up of poly relationships, and you know people feel like you can't love more than one person or be in love with more than one person at one time, and I feel like you can. I feel like you can. So I don't doubt it. I don't down it. And you know, if that's what she feels, that's what she feels. She's still trying to come into her own. She's still trying to know herself, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna put that down and make jokes about it. What's funny about it? Some people believe in monogamy, some people don't. So hey, it is what it is. It's no different than from when your nigga be cheating on you. At least they know about it. You know what I'm saying? And in a poly relationship, everybody loves everybody. You know, it's not, oh, in most polys, the ideal poly, you know, they all loving on each other. Okay? That's what it is. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. And the last thing I want to talk about is the stupidity of y'all white folks sometimes, and blacks this time. Because anytime when you say a festival that you got to pay extreme amounts of money and it's in a whole nother country, don't do it, okay? This festival that was supposed to go on in Belgium, it was Fire Festival 2.0. Okay, it was Fire Festival of 2019. All these people spent all this damn money, thousands of. You see the video of the two black girls at the window trying to say they spent thousands of dollars just to get over here to a whole other country, and they couldn't even get to the festival. The festival wasn't nothing. The campground wasn't made up. They had them enclosed and shit. Didn't have them no food, no drinks, no water, no nothing, and had them basically couldn't go nowhere for like 14 hours or so. You know, and I'm like, did y'all not see the Fire Festival? This is very reminiscent. And then I think Ja Rule was on the bill for one of the performers. Oh my God. As soon as you would have saw that, you should have said no, okay? And I just said, here we go again. But anyway, this is what you do. Like, you have to do your thorough research, okay? I would never go to no festival that's right down. If it ain't a Uber ride away, if it ain't a walk away or, you know, no, bitch, I'm not going, and I'm not spending all this damn money just to, hell no, thousands of dollars into, girl, and then being stuck in another country, girl, you don't know nobody, you don't know the, girl, it just, no. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this video. Y'all please be safe. The 4th of July is coming up. Be safe with your fireworks and all that stuff. Have a good time, but just be safe with it, okay? Please, please, please enjoy the rest of your week, whether you're still in school, whether you're on vacation, whether you got to go to work. Try to do it with a smile on your face. I know it's going to be tough because, hey, it's the weekend. Some of us didn't get a full weekend, but we still just got to be thankful that we made it through the day, that we woke up in the morning, and we are here, okay? But y'all be good, and I will see y'all later. Peace.